Since I finished Absolute Superman this morning, I'm just going to get right into the second one. Interested to see kind of where this goes. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know too much about Brainiac. I don't know too much about Superman and his villains, and I never really read Superman. I'll have to go back and read some Superman. Another thing, because I always think about this, but I always forget. They really do a good job on, on social commentary. I don't know too much about Brainiac, but I like that he looks like a zombie. He's like a robot zombie in this. This Brainiac's stories definitely got me interested. Sometimes you feel bad for the villains, or you don't know who's good or bad. Like they're just trying to do what they think is right. I've never really been a fan of Superman's suit, but this Superman suit is so much better. It's so much cooler. Like the cape is so much cooler. The fact that it's not even a cape, it's the dust. This right here, that's amazing. His cape, I'm telling you, his cape is the coolest part. This is a great shot too, like the POV. I have Jiu-Jitsu in a little bit, so I'm gonna finish the second volume of Absolute Superman. Alright, the Battle of Kansas, the Battle of Smallville. Alright, Battle of Kansas Part 2, the last part in this book. It's really good. Ra's al Ghul's kryptonite sword. Yeah, Superman's sun crystal sword. Come on, man. Alright, that's the second volume, man. This one to me was pretty emotional, especially the end. Probably the most emotional one that I've read so far. I will say actually Wonder Woman's is as well, but I have to reread Wonder Woman's as well. But yeah, this one was super emotional. Really good. Loved this Superman. Really, really enjoy this Superman. The Doomsday trailer is out, so I'm gonna watch it real quick. Turn this up.
Something's coming.
Let's go back. Alright, Xavier's school. Alright, headed to the gym. We have Nogi this morning. Monday. Should be a light class, but we'll see. It feels pretty nice out, not too hot, so hopefully it's a good turnout. That Avengers Doomsday trailer was okay. It was whatever. Alright, here at the gym. Alright, it's time. Time to start Golden Sun, Book 2. So excited to get into this, so just gonna get started. Really could only get through a couple chapters, but those 2 chapters, I mean, what a start. Just been a busy day today. But, man, what a beginning. Alright, today I can finally really get into Golden Sun. I only got through 2 chapters, but those 2 chapters started with a bang. So, yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Man, I hope Darrow gets his get back. This is like the 3rd chapter. What? I hope he gets his get back, man. Oh my god. Wow. 70 pages in and so much has happened. What's in store for me, man? Like, so much has happened. And there's just so much more that's gonna go on. And like, if the beginning of the book is already this emotional, I can only imagine what the rest of the book is going to be like. I'm telling you, the fight sequences in this book are so good. I'll have to check out other books with some like other good fight sequences, but I've read a good chunk so far, and it just gets more and more insane. My favorite character finally came back as well, so I was happy about that. It's already so much better than the first one, and not even halfway. Yeah, I can't lie. Golden Sun is probably one of the best books I've ever read. I have not stopped all day. But this is why I was made to dive. But this is why I was made to dive into hell. Man, a lot of the characters all have their own motives. It's just like getting better and better, and I don't know how. It's just, my body's not ready. I have class in a little bit. Just gonna read some more Golden Sun. I'm just gonna read on my Kindle for right now. Didn't feel like holding the book. Things are just so much easier to read on the Kindle. Having the physical book is nice, but this is just like a game changer, especially if you're reading in bed or just whatever. The worst is having light when you read, and this built-in light. Game changer. This has made me read more than physical books. This really got me back into reading. I love this Kindle. But with that, I am loving this book. Yesterday, got to basically chapter 21. Read all the way up until chapter 21. It's so good. Everyone has their own motives. And I love just mystery, people conspiring against each other. And the fact, when you read this, you kind of feel for these characters, but then you're like, wait, Darrow, you're meant to corrupt the whole system. And this book, after every chapter, it will make you want to read the next one. Severo, I'm telling you. Severo's is a man. Alright, so on to part 3 now. Conquer. Just want to kind of give my thoughts so far. I'm already halfway into the book, and this is like a million times better than Red Rising. Red Rising is amazing. It's so fast paced, but this is more. It's so action packed, but this is like, I'm telling you, this is a million times better than Red Rising. The story, the plot, the characters, just everyone, there is just more. And I just know by the end, it's just going to be a roller coaster of emotions. But I'm so glad I started this series. I feel like he's really telling the story that he wants to tell. I'm gonna have this done in the next couple of days, and then on to Morningstar. I'm loving it, really. I'm really, really, really enjoying this series. All right, headed to the gym. Got the nerd mode glasses on today. All right, here at the gym. Just got a couple things I wanted to show. And the first one is the first issue of Absolute Wonder Woman. I've already read this, but this is just a variant cover. I love the big iron sword. Just gonna get covers that, that I like. So, got the first issue of Absolute Wonder Woman. The second comic I got is the 21st issue of Absolute Batman, the introduction of Two-Face. I haven't read anything past issue 14. So that's the second volume that I read. I wanted to get this just because Two-Face looks so sick. The poker chip, I love that he has a little Uzi. And then like the yin-yang type of suit. The eye there too, I don't know. I know the end of Abomination was like the start of kind of his rogues gallery. Once the third volume comes out, I'm gonna read it. I need to get Absolute Martian Manhunter. There's so many things I still have to get, but one day at a time. But I love this cover. The Clayface trailer just dropped, so I'm gonna watch that.
Less traditional, unconventional way. I do this a lot, but it's kind of based on flexibility. The first one, if you don't know how to do that, this one you need to learn how to do that first one. So, you see how I left a little bit of space here? Okay, I'm gonna throw my knee up in that little space here. If I can, my flexibility, if he keeps his underhook where his arm is, okay, I just throw my leg over, okay, okay. Once I start throwing this over, it just kind of depends on his reaction. So you can see I can just kind of create space and I can kind of get my guard. So the first one, bottom knee and elbow connected the whole time. Bottom knee and elbow connected. It's kind of a frame too. Okay, if he tries to crush me, I can kind of keep that off, chest off me. If I can throw this over, that's good. If I can't, all right, I use this to get my another knee in, bottom knee and elbow connected. Same motion.
I don't know if I gave my thoughts on the Clayface trailer, but the Clayface trailer looks pretty good. I'm excited for DC to kind of dive into some horror. Clayface, it does look really good. And yeah, it's like a super like unique villain too, like a very unique villain they're doing. So I hope it works out. I love like standalone movies. I don't need these big team up movies. I just want a good comic book movie. Dropped the official trailer for Resident Evil. Gonna watch that, give my thoughts. Love Resident Evil, this movie. It's gonna be a banger, I already know. The director, Barbarian, is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I'm getting Biohazard, Resident Evil 7 vibes. It's gonna be really good. That was a really good trailer. So, it's gonna be funny, it's gonna be scary. Love zombie. I'm about to head to the gym. Got some no-gi. I really haven't had time to read Golden Sun. Gonna get right back into Golden Sun this morning. About 2/3 of the way done. The time I wasn't reading it, I was only thinking about this. I find it very fitting that the Howlers listen to electronic music. Like I said, just every chapter, it just pulls you in. Alright, back to it. I'm gonna finish this either tonight or tomorrow morning. Alright, got to part 4, Ruin. Almost there, less than 100 pages left. There's really nothing bad to say about this book. There's always an answer, but then boom. Nah, bro. Just constantly being dealt with. You make a really good plan, and you just caused a bigger problem for yourself, pretty much. Ugh, man, like I'm imagining Fallout armor. Being in that Fallout armor, no power core, and you can't get out, but being stuck in the water. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Man. Oh my god. That was sick. Now I get why Severo is just so loyal to Darrow. Bro. Crazy. I'm so glad that Darrow is going home. God. Yeah, that was pretty emotional. Going back to Lycos. Alright, last chapter. Chapter 51, Golden Sun. Wow. Well, that's the end of Golden Sun. Well, I'm gonna read Morning Star now. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, oh my god. Alright, I gotta let this, I gotta think about this. Just gonna go over what I've read this past week. First is Absolute Superman, Volume 2, Son of the Demon. We see Kal-El, Superman here, go off against Ra's al Ghul and Brainiac. Great ending. Very, very emotional. Absolute Batman's just so dark and kind of fits with the Batman theme. This version of Superman, I'm telling you, is my favorite. I love this type of Superman here. Broken, trying to control his emotion, but wants to do the right thing and save people. This 5 out of 5. I love the Absolute Batman because, like I said, it's almost like that's what Batman should be. I almost like Absolute Superman a little bit more just because I'm not really a big Superman fan, but this is 5 out of 5. So yeah, definitely recommend this Absolute Superman. Alright, and the big one, I'm gonna be thinking about this book forever. Golden Sun. I mean, the journey you go on throughout this book, all the highs and lows, all the characters encounter. Darrow, the main character, I mean, you just get behind him and just rally for him. And anything he does, he's just aura farming, pretty much. Severo is my favorite character. I love Severo. The Howlers are so cool. It gives me Cyberpunk, Fallout, Game of Thrones. The ending to this book will shatter you. I mean, this book is super emotional. I cried. I laughed. I was angry. but it's like an emotional roller coaster. This is one of the best endings to a book I've ever read. You won't want to stop reading it. Definitely top 3 favorite books of all time now. The ending is just, it will shatter you. I'm so excited to read the 3rd one. All the plans within plans. Each character has their own motives and goals. So much world building, character development. 5 out of 5. If I could give it a 6 out of 5, I would. But yeah, I'm like, this book kind of left me speechless. Just all, I mean, there's just so much. The Iron Rain, the Gala, the ending. I mean, oh my god, it's an insane book. It's insane. So got a couple things from the store and a couple things that next video I'm going to read. The 5th and 6th volume of Chainsaw Man. If you love zombies, monsters, kind of creepy, weird body horror, definitely check Chainsaw Man. These I'm definitely going to read. Huge fan of the series, and that is the 3rd and 4th volume of Berserk. Yeah, who knew that it could be so character driven and emotional? And we're dealing with demons, so definitely a big fan of Berserk. The covers of these, I love the covers of all these Berserks. So, all right, and then gonna get into Morningstar, the 3rd book in the Red Rising trilogy. There's 3 others, and there's gonna be a 7th one coming out, but this is the original trilogy. The 2nd book was just wow, and I hear, like I said, it only gets better. And to show you how serious I am with finishing the whole Red Rising series is I got the 4th book as well. Love this cover. So that'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one.